My coach came up to me and said, well, you've done nothing in life, what else are you going to do if you stop? Because as cool as it looks, when I was putting triple Olympian on my resume, I didn't really have anything else to put on it because it hadn't worked. So coming back from the 2014 Commonwealth Games, I finished the year ranked #1 in the world. So it was my best achievement, and I had a lot of expectations about what my life would be like after that achievement. And I came back and life didn't change. And so I thought, well, if this is all the sport's got to give, I'm going to stop, because if I have achieved the epitome of sport and nothing changed, why would I keep going? My coach came up to me and said, well, you've done nothing in life, what else are you going to do if you stop? At the end of the day, I needed someone to put that brick wall in front of me to walk into it, to be like, well, actually, as harsh as it is, I hadn't done anything. I struggled a little bit with figuring out what I wanted to do. I think I was very much in the bubble of being an athlete, and I think it's a really grey area of how much thought process you put into life after sport when you are trying to be in the sport. And having that really harsh conversation with me allowed me to be like, okay, I've really got to set my life up. I did a barista course, I did certificate 2 and 3 in animal studies, I did an advanced diploma of event management. Never done anything with it, but that's okay. It was more, I think, having that achievement outside of the sport, knowing I could achieve something, having something real and fun outside of sport, and having a different Belinda, having a different Bindi outside, because we get known as these athletes. Oh, you're Bindi the swimmer. Oh, Belinda, she's the one that swims. Oh, she's the Olympian. And I would go into these courses and I would just be another student learning how to make coffee. I was at the traffic lights and I saw these lights and sirens in my rear view mirror, and I was at the traffic lights and I'm like, oh my God, what do I do? And it was notably the first time in 3 years since retirement that I had felt adrenaline, that I'd felt that little spark of getting behind the blocks, representing your country, being that one Australian that's representing everyone else in Australia. And the police car came flying past me and I went home that night and applied and haven't looked back. One of my biggest career fears was ending something I loved in swimming and not loving what I did post the sport. So it took me probably about 2 to 3 years post-retirement, and I had a bit of a light bulb moment, and I'm now a police officer and I absolutely love what I do. So I'm really, really fortunate.